Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play The Grinch for the Sony PlayStation 1 and Sega Dreamcast. In the last video, we went back to downtown Whoville, and we did a whole bunch of stuff. Let's look at the missions real quick. We modified the mayor statue, and we advanced the countdown clock. And we got more presents out of the deal. Now that we have the rocket spring, we can throw beehives into the rest of the houses, which is excellent. So we need to get back to that big area in the Whoforest. And we need to start causing havoc again. So, now that we have the rotten egg launcher and the rocket spring, what we can do, I'll take that. We can shoot a rotten egg at the beehive, switch to the rocket spring, grab a beehive, and then we can get to a nearby house, launch ourselves upwards, and drop the beehives into the remaining houses. Alright. Let's grab another one. Let's switch to this. And thankfully, I kept the platform down, so that way I can get up here very, very easily. You want to make sure you have the prompt telling you to drop it in before you, well, drop it in. Otherwise, you're going to get stung. And I'm bringing this back down to make things a little easier on my behalf. Alright. And, well, I'm going to have to find another house. I was not thinking before I did any of this. Okay, so that does happen in case you do mess it up. You do drop it and you do have to deal with the bees. Okay. I slid off. Alright, let's try this again. And now, let's get up there before things happen. I am not a big fan of how much delay there is between using the rocket spring and trying to use it again. There we go. Suddenly that decided to be harder than it needed to be. Alright, let's go ahead and grab another one. And we have two more of these houses near this tree with the beehives in it. Thankfully, you never have to go very far for a tree, and you never have to go far from a tree to find a house to drop a beehive in, and if it is taking too long, you're either doing it wrong or you did it from the wrong tree. So now we got this little area right here. Let's drop this in. That's 7 out of what I believe is 10. There should be one more house within this big area. And I need to go find it. And it shouldn't be... Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. There's the house. And I can tell it's the house because it still has the smoke coming out of the chimney. Let's get over here. Now, there's 2 in the beginning. There's 3 in the big area, including the big platform tree. There's 3 near the ski lift, and there's 2 above all the tree branches you have to slide on. Thankfully, those last 2 do have their own beehive, or set of beehives. But of course, the main problem is getting there and making sure you can do everything without horribly messing it up, because it can still happen, especially when I don't want to do that. Come on, change direction. There we go. All right, change direction again. Are you serious? I do not like doing these at all. I'm trying to swing game. Are you serious? Okay, I was going the wrong way. That's what I was doing. Oh my, get up there. I do not like the timing on these things at all. Get up there! If it's not trying to... What are you doing? Get up there! It's not hard! Murphy's Law kicking in. Everything that can go wrong will. Good grief. Now, before we go after those 2 houses... Oh, I still have the gun. Before we can go into those 2 houses, we can go up here. We can grab this. We can smash these presents. And we can drop the glue into the snow cannon and gum up the works.
Yeah, Grinch.
All right. Now we have just the 2 houses to go. And I want to get this one first. Where is the... Where's the tree? There's the tree. Okay. Let's get over here. Rocket spring our way up. Okay, that's the easy part. Now for the not easy part, which involves getting to that house. We actually got up to that house. I'm amazed. Drop it in. You Grinched.
Yeah, Grinched.
While most Grinch growls come from the mean one's big mouth, he now hears a sound from a location more south.
My stomach!
He thinks and begins to dream of food. He knows just the locale to fit his hungry mood.
I'll head for the dump to find myself a meal. Oh, and while I'm there, I'll snoop for treasures to steal. Many of my inventions could use some new parts. Scraps for me and my machines. How's that for Grinch smarts, eh?
And we have now unlocked the Whoville Dump. So we now have 3 levels that we can play. Now, before we leave, we want to go through all the houses.
I'm home, honey.
There are 10 houses to go through in all, and a good amount of them will have the blueprints for the slime shooter. You want these because you will need them for what we're going to be doing afterwards. Also, don't worry about looking around in the houses too much, because what you see is what you get as far as angles go. And are you serious? Well, at least I don't have to go back as much. And I was making it a habit to go in there, but still. I don't like going up there. Grinch! It's not difficult. I do not like the timing on these. I am never sure. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, change direction. Come on. I don't like doing this. Good grief. All right, get in the door.
I'm home, honey.
Also, while you're in these houses, you do want to watch out for the bees, because the bees will still be in the houses when you enter them. And that are those two, really, those two houses over there done. Now for the 3 in the big area. Starting with this one. Don't forget to pick up the slime shooter blueprints as you go around, because you never know when you might find one. And, whoa, I need to remember to grab some rotten eggs whenever possible, so that way I can always be topped up as much as I can be when it comes to getting my gadgets ready for virtually anything in this game. I mean, you can easily carry 200, and it's not, well, it's not like I'm going to be going back up there anyway. So there's that. All right. Where is the ski lift? Because I need to get to the ski lift area. There it is. We have 3 houses that we need to get into for this, and they're all going to have their own things to collect. So let's go ahead and collect them. And thankfully, I do have the rocket spring ready, so I can get in these things in a moment's notice. Alright. Let's smash everything in here. We're going to be getting quite a bit of presents as we go through all of these houses, which is going to be rather fun.
I'm home, honey.
Also, get used to the Grinch saying things a lot. So there are 9 blueprints for the slime shooter in all. And if you've been doing stuff, you'll be able to find everything around here pretty easily. It shouldn't take too much of an effort to do so. And where is the other area? The other area I need to go to. Because I need to get back to the starting area, because that's where we're going to find the other 2 houses. Okay, no, it's not right there. Not right there either, but I'll take everything there all the same. There we are. Alright, we are getting close to collecting max rotten eggs, which is great, because I need the eggs. And we also need to go in here. There's 3 blueprint pieces for the slime shooter here. Want to make sure you get them all. There's also a chest up there, and it is locked. Matter of fact, the game tells you when you get up to this platform with the rocket spring. Alright. Let's get out of here. And let's make sure we also grab that too. That would be nice. Let's get back to the final house that we need to get back to before we exit. That is the last of the slime shooter blueprint pieces, and we can now assemble it inside Mount Crumpet at the computer. So let's head over there. Alright. Here's the computer. Let's go ahead and set up the slime shooter. Alright, so this needs to go here. And we need to figure out what we need to do regarding all of this. That does not go over there. What about this? Yeah, that looks like it should go over there. You need to go over here. You are the centerpiece. You go over here. I believe you need to go over here. And there we go. We've set it up.
Once the Grinch has entered into his supercomputer the specs for his dearly loved trusty slime shooter, he's able to neutralize all his Who foes because they are stuck to themselves in their slimed clothes.
So the slime shooter is now available. It's kind of a step up from the rotten egg launcher. You do have to charge it up to shoot it, but it's so worth it. Because you can take care of some enemies that you couldn't before, which is very nice. Let me go ahead and save my game real quick. 24%. Perfect. And now, let's go downtown. So we have a few things that we can do downtown now. Now that we have the slime shooter. And the binoculars, because we'll need those too. So all we have to do is aim. Charge up with holding the circle button. We may have to aim. We may have to get a little closer. Get off me! And that's what happens when you hit somebody with this. They get trapped for a little while, and then they eventually run away. And if you could stop flying towards me, that would be great. Thank you. Alright. Now that we have this thing, we can aim and charge this thing at the police officers, and we can seal their presence. Which is excellent, because we cannot do anything to them with the rotten egg launcher. Also, we need to go over here. We need to aim at this guy right here with the slime shooter. And this guy will drop a present that's worth 3. So, we've taken care of everybody except all of the policemen, which we can do easily now. And I just realized I went back to the start. But by taking care of the policeman, as well as the guy who's at the top of the tree, we can now take care of the rest of the presents that are around here. Which won't be much left. And we also have to go back to Whoville City Hall so we can also slime the 2 policemen that are around here. Let's make sure we smash the present and then get away from this guy as quickly as we can. Okay, let's make sure we zoom in. Make sure we aim a little higher too. Let's get that. And we are pretty much done here. There's not much left to get. Also, that stupid camera angle making me go in the opposite direction when I just came out of there. And there's one more guy who we need to get, and he's near the countdown tower. We take care of him, we'll only have a few presents left, and they're going to be the ones that are going to be flying. They're the ones that are going to be hung up high in the stage where we can't get them. There's 2 there, and there's also 2 near the ice wall that I couldn't get to. All of those will require the Grinch copter, and it will be a while before we can get those. And we are now about as done as we can be in downtown Whoville. For now, we will have to come back later, and when we do come back, it's going to be the last time we're going to have to do it. Because we'll just have those 4 yellow 10 presents that are left, and we'll be able to get them once we have the Grinch copter. So let's go ahead and save the game now. Let's go ahead and get to 25% of the game completed. Very nice. And from here, we can return to Mount Crumpet. So, we have quite a few things to do in the Whoville Dump. We don't have much left in Whoville. I still need to find out how to get to the Mater Skis and the cake. Something tells me I'm going to have to look some things up and do some things and find out how to do those, as well as get more gifts. And we're going to have to do some things in Dump as well. But that will all have to wait until the next video. So, join me next time where we head towards the Who Dump and maybe take care of some things in the Whoforest as well. I want to figure out what more I can do in the Whoforest where. Because if I can do that, then I can definitely give myself some more things to take care of. And I could possibly get myself some blueprint stuff for down the line too. That would be very useful. We'll see how the next video goes. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!